All right. So this doesn't look like a quadratic equation at first, but as soon as we do the cross multiplication, we're going to get a quadratic. So to solve a fraction equal to a fraction, a proportion, that's what these are called, we'll cross multiply. So that's going to be x plus 2 multiplied by x plus 3. And that's equal to 3 multiplied by 14, which is 42. All right. So I'm going to multiply all this out and then move my 42 over to this left-hand side. If this was equal to 0, it'd already be ready to solve, already be ready to answer. But it's not. So I got to multiply this out. It'd be x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 when you do all the distributive. I need to move my 42, subtract 42 from both sides, and I'm going to combine those terms there. So this gives me x squared plus 5x, and 6 minus 42 is negative 36. All right, so this one can be solved by factoring. What we want to do here is find two of these that will multiply back to the original. X times x is x squared. Two numbers that multiply to 36 and subtract to 5. Multiply to 36 and subtract to 5. 1 and 36, 2 and 8, 3, 3 and 12, 4 and 9. Ding, 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 ding. All right. These multiply to 36, and they will subtract to give me 5. All right, they're different signs, and the bigger number needs to be positive. Bam. Okay, it's factored. The answers are x equals 4 and x equals negative 9. There we go. I would recommend, take 4 and plug that in for x, just to verify that this satisfies the equation. 4 plus 2, that's equal to 6. 4 plus 3, that's equal to 7. Notice that both of these are equal to 2. 6 over 3, 14 over 7. So it does work. And it also works for the negative 9 as well. All right, this one will be a little similar to one from before. I got 2x plus 1 over 4. I'm going to set that equal to 9 over 2x plus 1. So this time, I'm going to solve this two different ways again. Cross multiply. This is going to give me 2x plus 1 quantity squared is equal 4 times 9, and that's going to be 36. Now this one can be solved just the way it is, just by using inverse operations. From here, if I take the square root of both sides, I'm going to get 2x plus 1 is equal to plus or minus 6. Now I would need to minus 1 and then divide by 2. So if I minus 1, I get negative 1 plus or minus 6. And then divide by 2. Okay, this is going to be my answer. Oh, sorry, that's going to be my answer down here. I just got to actually interpret these results. Negative 1 plus 6 is equal to 5. So I get 5 over 2. And if I do the negative version, negative 1 minus 6, that gives me negative 7 over 2. These are my two solutions for that one. All right, so there's one way that we can do it. I'm going to go back and solve it again, but this time I'm going to use factoring. Okay, so when I cross multiply, I'm going to get 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. equals 36, the same thing I had earlier. But this time I'm actually going to FOIL this out and multiply it out. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. All right, we're going to get a 2x. We're going to get another 2x. And then 1 times 1. All right, I need to, for this one, if I'm factoring it this way, I'll move all my terms over to one side. So subtract 36 from both sides. It's going to give me 4x squared plus 4x minus 35. Ooh, this one will be a little bit trickier to factor. Yeah. So we're going to factor this and then set each of those factors equal to 0. All right. I am going to start with it could either be a 4x and a 1x, but I'm going to start with a 2x and a 2x, because this way the order doesn't matter, like where I put my numbers that multiply to 35. I'm going to try 5 and 7. And I'm just going to see if this will give me a 4 in the middle. Yep, it will. 2x and a 7, that's 14x. And this one is a 10x. And you can see a 14x and a 10x will give me a 4x in the middle. I just got to get my signs right. Okay. They're different signs, and I guess the bigger one's positive. It's going to end up being the 14 needs to be positive, and the 10 needs to be negative. So if you actually double check this out, this will be 14x and negative 10x. And that's how you get the 4x in the middle. All right, but now that it's factored, now I could see that this 2x minus 5, that's how I'm getting 5 over 2 as one of my answers. And this one, that corresponds to the negative 7 over 2 as the other answer. All right, that's it for this one. I got one more example I'm going to go through, but I'll make that in a different video.